Gamers, we're here and we're doing Mastering Chinese, the guide that will not be a build order guide, but it will be more like a playthrough guide where I'm going to play some games with China and give you guys some tips and explain my thought process and all the good things. But I'm not going to explain put this many villagers on that or here or that. It's more going to be decision-making guide with China and what advantages I want to use. Yeah, so for those that don't know, China is considered the best or second best civilization in pro level play. The game should be pretty smooth, but there's a lot of things to do with China, so I might stutter a little bit because I'm pretty bad right now. One more thing to mention. A lot of people ask me, is this guide going to be good after the DLC? You know, you recorded this in, late October and now it's December. Can I still, do these tips still apply? And the answer is yes, because I am not teaching you a build order or things that a patch might change. I'm teaching you through this guide how to think whenever you play China. If you're not familiar, if you're now watching live on Twitch and you have no clue what's happening, or you're watching on YouTube, I have done one of these for a lot of civs already: English, French, Mongol, Rus, Abbasid, Delhi, HRE. Now I'm doing China, then we're gonna do Ottoman and Malian, and then we're gonna move on to Japanese, Byzantine, and the variant civilizations. All right, we're gonna start with the first things first. As I've explained all of that just now, first thing, we're putting the mill right there. Why did we put mill there? Well, we put the mill there because if you put the mill too close to the teeth... Oh. That was a misclick. So why are we putting the mill here? We want villagers to drop off food on the mill so that we get taxes. So when eventually we do age up, we can pick up a lot of gold with our imperial officials. So it's 50 wood and you're going to make a mill anyway, so you might as well just make it in Dark Age. If you're wondering why don't you make it here, you can, but it's a little bit more exposed, so you might be more harassable. And if you're going pro scouting, which I'll probably do this game, then that means that if you go pro scouting and you drop off your deer here, if opponent gets to this side, they might deny you completely, so you might be in a lot of trouble. Now the question, do you make IO, which is Imperial Official? So if you hear me talk about IO, that's Imperial Official. We used to make it in Dark Age. We do not anymore because over time there's been some changes, and this was a long time ago, but there's been some changes. And basically what you want to do is get to feudal ASAP. And instead of making an Imperial Official from your town center, you can make it from your Imperial Academy. So you basically gain an extra villager by doing it that way. Not you literally do gain a villager, right, by doing it that way. So that's kind of how we have been doing it for quite a while now. And yeah. So we're going to age up with 4 right here. You can do 3 or 4. Some people do 3, some people do 4. China also builds landmarks obviously super fast, so you know, it's going to be a super quick age up. And another thing I love about China is the scout line of sight plus 30%, which is absolutely incredible. Because sometimes you can see the opponent's scout, but they don't see your scout, so you can do a lot of good stuff with that and a lot of shenanigans and movements. Now, oh my god, I still need food. There we go. So where do we put our Imperial Academy? I'm going to put it right there. I usually like it when it's covering the wood line and when it's covering the mill as well. So those are the most important ones to get. So just try to get those 2 and you should be good. So it's barely covering mill and it's going to cover 1 or 2 wood lines, which means it's going to generate extra gold underneath that. 100% extra gold from taxes. So you're going to be having a real good time right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go for stable, and the first game we're going to do is going to be pro scouting because this map has quite a lot of deer. So yeah, let's just start off with pro scouting, I guess. So right now I'm playing against Biz, and Biz is not going to, you know, rush you in Dark Age or anything, so all I want is to just get as many sheep as possible, scout the map, find all the deer, and we're going to be making IOs from Imperial Academy. So basically, whenever you play China, you have equal amount of villagers as the opponent, plus 5 Imperial officials, or sorry, plus 4 Imperial officials. which supervise your economy and make it a lot better. So we're gonna go here, boom, and you can already start supervising that one over there. So now you get 20% extra food. And the next IO we're gonna send to the top side for the wood. And okay, it's going to Grand Winery, so nothing weird, nothing crazy. We're gonna supervise that immediately. So we drop off the wood there. There we go. We're gonna make another IO, and yeah, we want to get up to 4 and get the upgrade as well afterwards, which allows them to collect more gold. And you can also manually pick up gold like this. If you have the multitasking for it, I would always advise you to do it because it's very useful and very good. So we can pull the guys off of the gold. I'm gonna go drop off the sheep as well. We're making another IO. And we can make stables so we can get some scouts. And now you should have like really good gold income, which is funny because I'm not mining gold, but your gold income should be pretty good just because of all the IOs gathering it and all the taxes you're getting from the Imperial Academy. So we're gonna start our scouts, and now we're just gonna put a good amount of workers on wood like this and on food. So what we want to do is do pro scouting, of course, but at the same time, the opponent is going to try to stop it. So you most likely, whenever you're playing against non-Knight Civs, you want to go for like, what's it called? You want to go for stable scouts into archers. If you're playing against a Knight Civ, you have to accompany it with barracks, otherwise you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Make sure to set up drop-off point for the deer. And then we're going to start yoinking some deer on both sides. This is something that's pretty common among top-level players. You just go yoink deer from 2 different sides so that the opponent cannot prevent basically both sides of you gathering deer, if that makes sense. So, there we go. We have 6 active scouts, which is really good. We're going to make 1 scout for our unit control group. And now you can get eco upgrades, you can make more units, you can do a bunch of different things. We can get survival techniques as well. Put the sheep on this side so they don't block my stuff. And already I'm feeling pretty good about this game right now. So I'm going to get some eco upgrades. I'm going to get double broadaxe. And every time, even when you get an upgrade, you get gold back from taxes. So China is just a good civ to have. I'm not going to move out with archers. I'm going to just chill here. And I'm going to go scout what he is doing. Just to make sure I don't get bamboozled by, like, Keshiks or something weird, right? Let's put this here. Okay, so what do we see? We see nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. We get wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow is a pretty interesting upgrade because it also reduces the amount of taxes you get. Because your villagers drop off resources less often. So, something to consider. There we go. I want to see what mercenaries he's going for. He is making Limitane still. But I want to see what mercenary he's going for. Because that's a pretty important tell, I would say. On how I'm going to approach the game. Okay, I did not need to do that, but it's okay. Look at the gold, by the way. That's crazy, right? Oh, he went for knights. Okay. That's interesting. Now, normally I would say you need to make Limitane, but to be fair, I don't think I do because I have so many units, I think I can just fight his knights. So his thing is here, his mercenary house. So I have so many horsemen, I think I can just fight him, to be honest. So that's what I'm gonna do. He's trying to harass on this side. We're going to prevent him. And my pro scouting has been going on really well. He hasn't prevented it in any way, shape, or form. So that's pretty good for me. Blacksmith. Let's add that. And look at the amount of gold that I'm getting. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy! It is. We're still getting all the deer. Still chilling. And look at the army. So we're producing constantly from an archer range. And stable. Right? And we're still close to age up. That's the power of China. Now, whether you should add Barbican heavily depends on like what your goal in the game is. Right now, I would rather get Fast Castle than get what's it called? Than get Barbican, because Barbican is gonna give me faster villager production, which right now I don't really need. So I'm just gonna make this landmark right here, and I'm just gonna age up. I would really, really like. Okay, he sees the age up. Kills my Vil there. Unfortunate. I would really like if I got some villagers on gold right here. So we're gonna do that next. We're gonna go supervise that. And the plan is to immediately age up. Maybe upgrade my archers. And then just kind of start being aggro. Right now I do not have gold for that. But we're gonna collect some taxes and we'll be with a lot of gold in no time. Making some more production buildings. Where's my Imperial Official? We're gonna go supervise the archers so we can get the good archers, if you will. Oh, he is on berries right there. I just saw him. Just saw his tower. Okay. So initially with China, like at this point, if you're rushing castle like this, you're gonna need a lot of gold. A lot of gold. So it takes some getting used to, and like I said, macroing with China is pretty difficult. It is a super strong civ, but it is hard to play it, especially play it well. He's trying to do some raiding, but I really want to push across the map, even if his plan is to like do a counterattack or something. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Because I want to hit him before he ages up and before he has his upgrades. So it's a little bit of a race in that sense. And I'm just gonna reinforce. We can use the landmark to see where his villagers are. Okay, let's destroy that tower. We're gonna start collecting relics. And we can just let those lancers now chase him down while we go for the push. There we go. We can micro this guy back so we don't lose him. Put one knight on each one of his knights, and now we just go and end the game. Hopefully, that's the plan. So he's probably aging up right now, so I want to push right here. I got 31 archers. Now my lancers are not here yet. He's aging up, so this is the perfect timing to push this. So we're just gonna do that. He ages up, but his army is almost dead, and obviously he has no longbows or anything like that, so we're just gonna push and kill him right here. We're getting relics. We're diving. His eco is idle. His palms are sweaty. These knees are spaghetti. Send Lancer over here, and now you just overwhelm your opponent basically by just running through. And if you're wondering, like, aren't you losing a lot of units there? Yeah, but he's losing everything, so it's okay. Okay, he upgraded a mangonel tower. So I'm just gonna get siege engineering. I'm gonna start making he's on gold here or here. Yeah, he's on gold right there. We're gonna kill those. Okay, we're making some progress on that side as well. Because he has a mangonel tower, I'm just gonna go to end the game, and now we're making what are they called? We're making rams, and we're making crossbows as well. So that should be GG. It's just a matter of when he leaves, but yeah, he is pretty cooked, I would say. Again, we can get some more rams. Realistically, with 3, I should be able to just go and kill him. Now, I don't need that many on gold. As you can see, my gold income is like getting higher and higher. That's because I got all the upgrades I need, and now I'm just making more and more units. So if I put even more on gold, it's just gonna be like an insane gold float. There we go. So now he's gonna try to defend this tower, but obviously that is not going to work because I have too many units. So he's gonna tap out in a moment. Just give him a second. He's gonna probably target fire my archers, like so, and I'm just gonna pre-split already. And now we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna kill this house so it prevents me getting stuck on with my rams. We're gonna go in, kill this, and he should tap out. And that's it. We're just waiting for him to tap out. He's on gold at the bottom, or maybe even on these berries. Let's see. He's probably on the berries here and on this gold. Oh, he had a gold here too. I didn't even see that. Okay. China at the top level is just OP as hell. How many docks do I got on an aquarium? None, because I'm not fishing there. Okay. The nice thing about China is you don't have to save like farm space around your TC, because you're always just gonna fucking, you know, spam your stuff everywhere. Or spam your granaries in like a corner or far away from TC. Okay, this guy, is this Louis or is this Scarlet Devil or is this CSO? He's pretty high rated. Now, it's a big struggle to make guys while playing against top level players, so I'm gonna try my best, but I might get wrecked. So we'll see how it goes. We got 5 sheep. Okay, could be better. I guess, I don't know if it could be worse, but it could be better. Okay, we're just gonna do the same age up, and... Okay, as much as I would love to show you, like a 2TC, this map ain't for 2TC. This map is strictly for pro scouting made. So, we're gonna do pro scouting into maybe like a full-on aggression or something, compared to last game where we did go somewhat fast castle. So I'm gonna try to put a lot of pressure on him and see how it plays out. We are also playing against Ayyubids, so going fast castle into lancers is not the best play necessarily, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means that your lancers are not going to be as strong. But you can still do camel, or you can still do lancers into camel lancers. Remember, if your opponent makes camels, it doesn't mean you just can't make cavalry. It's just going to be a little bit more rough, and maybe you got to do a couple of things to make it more bearable, but yeah. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing right here. How many sheep did I get? 10. That's low for this map. Maybe he missed some, so let's go check. He missed that one at least. So we'll see. I should have also run straight to the middle with China, simply because you have more vision, like I said earlier, so you can usually get more sheep than your opponent can. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Let's see what he's going for. Now I kind of want to see which wing he's going for. Okay, culture wing, so that's going to be Dervish. First IO is out. He's doing a herd Dervish wing. And one of the ways you can win on maps like Carmel, where there's not a lot of gold, you can simply push until they run out of the first gold, and then they're cooked. He's also gathering all the berries, which I'm assuming that means no eco wing, so it's probably going to be desert wing into Asia. Desert raider wing, which is military wing into Asia, but not eco wing. So that's something to consider. And we're gonna get another IO. There are Dervish. Yeah, he's got a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep. Okay, so let's see. I might also do Pro Scout into no units, actually. Let me see what his gold situation is. If he is actually aging up or not. He's got, yeah, this is fast castle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, so I wouldn't risk it. I'm kind of thinking I could do either or in this situation, I think. Let's go for a village right there. More scouts. Let's get the deer. We're gonna send a scout to scout his side of the map real quick, and I think I'm just gonna do fast castle actually. With like no units, just deer basically. Or just scouts into fast castle. I'm like trying to talk and play, but China is, like I said, it's so much stuff to click and so much stuff to do. It's like my brain's overcooked. Okay, that's enough. Now, securing the middle is really important on this map. So what I might... Yeah, it's a military wing into castle, so good guess by me. Guess, cutie. So what I could do is something like... fast castle into Barbican on the middle, just to secure the big gold, because a lot of this map relies on that. But let's age up first, and let's talk about the other stuff after. Now, I am on deer, so my age up should come super quick here. Deer plus gold is pretty good combo to have. And we're not gonna go for what is it called? We're not gonna go for astronomical cock tower because this map is super open, and Imperial Palace is just more meta, I feel like, at the top level by quite a bit. We're gonna go for it here. That looks like a pretty good spot to me. Hopefully it looks like a pretty good spot to you too. And we're gonna put... My scout is still running, but we're getting almost all the deer, so that's really nice. We got triple stable. Now, he is gonna spawn desert raiders very soon, so I need to be worried about that. And I'm just gonna start with a lot of lancers. And we'll go on from there. Maybe I'll add some archer ranges to deal with desert raiders, we'll see. But if he sees that I'm triple stable, he might just end up spamming like a crap ton of, what are they called? Crap ton of desert raiders without any other unit necessarily being added. And there's the desert raiders. So what I can also do is I can also say, okay, he's denied my gold. I'm just gonna go harass his gold instead, because he's gonna run out of that gold very soon, or run out of the first gold very soon. So then we kind of just trade, basically. And I can just go attack these desert raiders. 3 lancers into 3 desert raiders should be pretty okay for me. Now I see stable, I see double stable, and I don't see any other units right now. Except desert raiders, so I'm just gonna play on the assumption he's just gonna make them for now. But at the same time, I wanna... Oh, there's the gold. So if I deny this, no camel lancers for him. He is getting relics, but I can't really prevent relics either. Okay, what is this? Camel lancer and more desert raiders. Okay. So right now, I have to add an archer range. Now the question is what I'm gonna make out of the archer range, okay? And in this case, I really think I should make crossbows. Because crossbows are going to do pretty well against desert raiders. They're going to do okay against desert raiders, but they're going to do really well against camel lancers. Whereas if I make archers, they're only going to do well against one thing only. We're going to supervise the archer range as well. We're going to get wheelbarrow. If I manage to click on this mill ever. Which doesn't look like I'll be able to, so pick W. Please, mill. Okay, no. Okay, we did it. And look at this landmark. It gives me so much vision that I know exactly where his units are moving and stuff like that, which is really, really strong. So this is not enough units that he has, and my economy with deer is kind of taking over in this game. So I can actually just fight his units, even though they counter me, quote unquote. He's running. He's gonna run away, which is okay for me. Now, what I can always do, because I have more vision on the map, because of my landmark, I can just do these raids and not necessarily be too worried about him raiding my base on the other side. And again, even though it seems like massing lancers is not good, you can definitely do it if you can just get a really big mass of them. I also do want to get +2 ranged armor. We're gonna go kill that guy, kill the guys capturing sacred sites. We get to surround on the villagers. And this is, at the top level, this is gain ending damage, what I like to call. So right now, unless I mess up badly, I should never be losing this game, okay? Just because I just killed too many villagers, basically. I'm gonna try to pro scout his side of the map, which is probably not gonna work, but we get a charge off, we kill a lancer, we move away. We'll see how that works out. Now we have too much food because I was running away to the other goal. Can get another charge, maybe. Okay, doing some more damage. You can pull the boar on his ass. And now we're just gonna go for the kill. And remember what I said earlier about Barbican? We're gonna do that in a second. We're gonna send one weak lancer to patrol on the other side. That seems like a good idea. We can get ranged armor. We can get more archer ranges. And we are going. So his gold is gonna run out soon once again. So basically, if I just don't let him get out of the map and get gold, I'll just win the game on resources. It's a very simple plan, but it's a very effective plan. Just don't let your opponent gather gold. And now we can go for that Barbican right there to secure the position. Dervish goes down, very nice. He's not mining gold, which means he's transitioning to something. I don't know what, but... Oh, he's going mass desert raiders, it looks like. I need to find out where he's gathering resources. Okay, there's a lot of villagers there. But he doesn't have, other than that, too many things going. So, if this is the situation in the game, I don't mind this at all, because he's basically just AFK in his base right now, with a lot of camels. Now we're getting further ahead in economy, because now we're going to produce villagers faster. And now we're going to go for a push. And even though crossbows don't counter desert raiders, the fact that they can shoot from a distance, because my lancers are just getting kited. Now I'm just going to go for it. And he kind of has to defend this somehow. And I can start one-shotting these desert raiders. I want to kill that dervish. There we go. And now we just let the crossbows do the work. You can also send one lancer, like here or something, to disrupt this wood economy. He definitely has villagers there. Second TC here, okay. I could go siege engineering here, actually. He's just massing desert raiders right now, which is alright. What I could also do is go for, what are they called? I could go for mass Zuginu here, perhaps. I'm gonna make a couple of ramps. Looking good, feeling good. And we're just gonna push this second TC and then try to push like the wood lines from every side or something like that. I could also transition to, like, this is the point where you kinda can just transition to mass infantry now. But at the same time, having lancers is pretty nice because you can do a lot of run-bys and stuff. And also they're very tanky. Even though they don't do quite as well against all these camels, they're very, very tanky. So it's pretty nice because of that. So I just killed a bunch of villagers. And I think I'm just gonna run through here. You can see the lancers are still tanking right there. And he should have no chance of holding this. And by the way, my food economy is way better than his, because I'm like still a lot of food on my side of the map, whereas he's kind of stuck in his base, not being able to do much. We had a lancer on the top side as well, so his eco is just fully idle right now. That should be GG. We're just waiting for him to leave, basically. I have way too much gold, not enough food. That's because the food is gone. Now we're just gonna hit those berries up. He really does not want to leave, so I just have to keep going, I guess. Okay, we got a really good amount of gold, by the way, so we're gonna chill on that a little bit. Because I got all the upgrades and stuff. We're just gonna go for the boar. We're gonna go for the other boar too, I think. Well, we're still gonna make units, but we're just gonna slowly transition out of this, and that's gonna be G to the G. How come you don't use map hackability in Palace? This game I forgot it, to be fair. Like, I don't really forget it when I'm playing, like, if I'm playing a tournament game. I'm forgetting it because I'm yapping. This map you can even go for deer, like this. But the thing is, if you do go for... Oh, it's the same guy. If you do go for deer, have one thing in mind. You will have less taxes. So that's the downside of going to deer, which is kind of funny because you have higher income, right? Because you're on deer. But you can carry more deer food, which means you drop off food less, which means you're gonna have less food, less taxes, aka less gold in your mill. So, yeah. Because sheep drop off every 10 and deer drop off every 25. So that's something interesting to know. It's like an interesting interaction specifically tied to China and Jushi. Because the other civs don't really have this. Now, he could open men-at-arm. Because my mill is pretty far away, but it should be fine. Even if he did open men-at-arm. Like, I'm not too worried. Now, Healandale is a map that you can go for, like I said, you can skip pro scouting because basically one deer pack is in your base, one is in the opponent's base, so you can only pro scout this and the deer that is on your side of the map. And that's usually not considered worth it, right? So on this map you will see a lot more fast castle builds or what are they called? Fast castle or maybe 2 TC builds or something like that. Oh, he's here. Wait, is he up here or is he... Oh, he's here. Okay, this is really good for us right now. Because he didn't see my scout. Okay, this is one of those things that I told you. Seeing and not seeing the scout plays a massive difference. So he didn't see my scout. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna intercept his scout. So his scout is about here. So I'm gonna intercept it here and get more sheep than he will. Do you see that one sheep? Now I want to age up and I want to get Imperial officials. Now this is the game where I could see doing a fast castle China build. just to show you guys, and I'm assuming that he is going to go for 2 TC on Hillendale. Let's see. If he's going for 2 TC, I think I just fast castle. Yeah, I'm getting more sheep, so that's really nice for me. And like I said, this is similar to HRE on this map. Like fast castle is just a good option. Okay, I don't want to show him my scout necessarily, so I'm just gonna go around. Okay, it is 2 TC. Okay. So we're just gonna do Giga Fast Castle here. Okay, I definitely forgot to gather woods to make a house. So that ain't good. Oh, yo, that's pretty bad. I should have actually canceled IO and not a villager. Because my villager is now stuck. If you're hearing bashing, it's not me hitting that. Okay, he hasn't aged up yet to feudal, but his 2 TC is going to be really fast. We're going to do another IO. And yeah, 3 IOs and then go fast castle. And I'm going to try to have enough food as I age up so that what's it called? How do I do this? Could do something like that, maybe? The reason I'm doing this, by the way, is because of the king. I don't really want to make, what are they called? I don't really want to make units right now. Because king is coming and he's going to be annoying, so I'm just going to do this. And that way, prevent the king from coming in, or if he comes in, he's basically going to lose it. Because he's going to have to fully commit to it. I'm going to start chopping wood over here. King is out. I would like to scout the rest of the map. Taxes are going in. Now we can do... So, Imperial Academy, if it wasn't English, it was another civ doing 2 TC, I could Imperial Academy here and I get sick value. But, because we're playing against English, I'm actually going to go Clockwork Tower here. Right there. There we go. What the hell is this wood line? We're gonna make another IO. Just to have 4. And we want to make a house ASAP. And then we want to make a little stable as well. Oh no, I lost the scout at the end. So my build is not clean. Like, you want to have stable now too, but I don't really do China fast castle, so it's a bit scuffed, but it's fine. You know, it's not the end of the world. There we go. I'm gonna supervise that stable. And we're just gonna beeline towards his base. Now, there's two ways to play this. There's the full baboon, aka get blacksmith and get +1 ranged armor, which I'm gonna do because full babooning sometimes can end the game immediately. Or the way my knight is moving is telling me that this is walled. But I'm just gonna send it and we're gonna figure it out, okay, as we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore his king. We're gonna get +1 ranged armor. Okay, it's not walled, but he might be making white tower like right now. So we'll see if we get in there to do some damage or not. And if we don't, I'm just gonna transition to monasteries and get relics around the map. Okay. +1 ranged armor is about to complete. I don't see white tower being made. So I don't need to super YOLO go in. Now he's probably either trying to age up or he is aging out. Okay, there we go. Okay, king's dead. White tower is completed. So, yeah, unfortunate. I lost scout earlier. So that's the reason that I couldn't prevent that white tower. Because if I didn't lose the scout, I would have seen white tower going up. And I would have tried to prevent it. But that's what happens when you lose important scouts. Very, very important scouts. Okay, the guy runs into white tower. Whenever I get a Lancer like super low, I just like to go back and just heal him up. But we can still do some harassment here, by the way. Like this, you know. And if I get damage with my Lancer, we can just go back and try again later. Okay. Nice. He's making knights now too. So one of the ways you can play this map is basically play it similar to the last game, where I could wait for him to run out of gold. And then go for the attack, because there's not a lot of gold in his main base. Charge. Nice, we get that. We're gonna get the relic, and my plan is to get all the relics on the map, and perhaps we go for an all-in on sacred sites. That could be a good option here. And I'm just gonna go for more stables as well, because if I maintain the pressure, this is very important. If I maintain the pressure, then I can make him run out of gold, which means that I should automatically win the knight fight if I just do this. Okay, we got another one. Okay, I saw villagers there. He's trying to pick up that too. One relic is there. We're gonna get that too. And yeah, this is looking pretty good for me. So what I'm trying to do is not let him get the relic, while also denying the walling here. Nice, I get 2 monks there. That's 300 gold right there, boy. So that's a really nice pickup. We can get +2 ranged armor. We can get some melee upgrades as well. And we are out of food, so we're gonna have to go on them berries. We can also start capping the sacred sites. And I already have more knights, so I'm already chilling. Maybe I can surround him here? Okay, I got 2 knights for 2 knights, and I got a king too. Denying the villagers on this side. Random knight charging in, we'll take that. Now we go back and heal. So realistically, what he should be doing now is he should go mass spearman, okay? Because he's out of gold, like I mentioned earlier. So one thing you can do to make this game really uncomfortable for him, you can actually go for something like this, which is just 3 keeps down sacred sites, because breaking a sacred site with a keep is very hard for him right now. Like, very, very hard for him. And the reason for that is he is about to run out of gold soon. So for him to even think about, like, making trebs or whatever is pretty tall order, if you will. We're gonna heal these guys. And we're not going to supervise food anymore because my villagers are going to be all over the map. So we don't need that. Now he might be getting gold there, or that might be his next attraction for the gold. I don't know what to call it exactly. Now I am going to put a patrol over there on this side of the map. Oh, he's decapping that, okay. We're gonna try to prevent that. And you can see I don't need as much gold. Simply because we have a lot of, what's it called? We have a lot of relics and taxes and all that. He's making a keep here, okay. That's fine. His knights might be coming here. Oh. Look how much gold I have, by the way. That's relic and taxes and sacred sites right now. So what I can also do is I can spend my gold by just building more guys to heal. Because why not, basically. That's the idea, why not? Okay, we gotta keep on the middle. But we do want to make keep on all sides. And try to keep every side safe. Now the sacred site is quite a long way away, right? It's not about to be done. But you can see that he is now making spearmen like predicted. I would rather make a keep here. Now the reason for that is is for a reason. If I make keep here, he can start trebbing it like almost immediately, aka making trebs and just beating it down. But if I make it on the bottom side, I can hold the top side longer with just units. If that makes sense, which of course it does. Of course it does. Come on, guys. But I can almost add another keep. Another keep! As Crackly would say. So he's on this gold. Once I secure the sacred sites, I might even go for, like, just dive on this gold or something like that. Or I might go for it now, actually. And I can also do something a little annoying here for him. I can do one of these. So I'm just gonna... Okay, he's stonewalled already, but if I just stonewall him there, that's actually gonna be super, super annoying. For him to deal with. It's a big army. But we have a lot of units too. Pringles are coming. And I should be more than fine here. He doesn't have anything for Springles. I could go horseman here, but I prefer not to. Because going horseman will basically make his men-at-arms or knights like super tanky and annoying. So we're just not going to do that. And instead we're going to play this game. I know this looks like a weird game, and I mean, it's one of the ways you can play China, and a lot of the other six too, but... there you go. A new flavor to China. I'm gonna go take his food on the other side of the map. Just so we can keep cranking knights. And we're just gonna go mass knight. I will upgrade horsemen just in case. But I don't think we're gonna need it. I'm gonna go destroy that tower over there. Now I could go for some nest of these nuts as well. Because we kind of have enough Springles, so I could get some nest of these. Okay, he gets mowed down there. Now I am lacking some gold, especially because I'm adding so many more villagers on food. I'm gonna need some more villagers on gold, so we're gonna fix that real quick. Okay. We're gonna secure that side as well, and now we go for nest of these. What can we get? We can get those upgrades that I'm missing, especially the range attacks for Springles. Okay. He's trying to slow push the middle with towers so he gets the like aura buff. Sacred site timer is slowly going down. I want to make another keep here because I don't think he's gonna go on this side. That would be kind of dented. But you never know, right? We're just gonna try to cover every side, basically. And now we just hold. Just hold, forehead. We're gonna wall off that sacred site completely, and then we're gonna focus on fighting under this one. And I should be good here. He has a lot of men-at-arms, which are pretty tanky against Pringles, but I should be good. I think I just have too much. China. He defends that, and we just say, okay, good job. And we go back. We can just let our monks heal up. We got a range attack for Springles. We got boiling oil to cook him up. He's gonna make a keep here, I think. See, now I'm not even gonna go here because he doesn't know it's walled, so he's gonna try that side and he's gonna try like tower or keep on this side, but obviously that ain't gonna work. But like I said, he doesn't know that, so. GG. There we go. They're making guides against top 10 Chad. Okay, love that. His 2TC shouldn't he have better eco than you to make a bigger army? So yes and no. So yes, because this, but no, because I'm still gathering food on the map and I have 5 relics and I have 3 sacred. Or no, I have 4 relics. Wait, did I have 4 relics, really? He took one? I did take one. And I have 3 sacred side, which is a lot of gold income. So if you look at food, he had like 12,000 more. He had 2,000 more wood. I had more stone and I had more gold. But if you look at the units killed, I traded way better. But yeah, I'm like, the thing I love the most, like, for example, I really like the, okay, I should talk about the game, but there's nothing much to talk about. So even though this is part of the guide, we just are going to talk about movies for a little bit. So basically, like, I've been watching Stranger Things, and it's been good, like, very good, like it. But it's kind of too long. I really like the limited series. Those are really good. They get to the point, boom, 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 you know? Alright, let's see what we're going to do this game. I mean, pro scouting on this map is an obvious one, but I'm trying to stay away from that, so we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do, alright? Alright. You know, we could do like a super old school type of 2TC song. Let's do that. Super old school stuff right here, boy. Let's try it. Let's go like that. This is how we used to play China back in the... Oh, I should probably move my scout. Okay, let's go back to the game. Do the pro scouts into 3TC song, bro. That game scarred me for life from that guy. So this is how China used to be played, like, all the time. You would age up with 1, either Imperial Academy into a Barbican with 4, or you go Barbican with 4 into Imperial Academy. Both work. And basically the idea is you slow build this, because the age up doesn't really matter. And then you just kind of get song immediately. I always prefer that variation. What you doing? Playing AoE 4. You? Oh, he's probably confused because I'm like building a Barbican here. He probably expects me to go pro scouts. Wait, you don't think he's saying what are you doing? Oh, you think he's saying wild? I mean, maybe, yeah. Yes. Ah! Okay, here we go. Bro, I don't speak this Pepega language, like he's misspelling every word. My fault. We're going Imperial Academy now, and let me see what he's doing. Is he going second? He's not going second town center, so what is he doing? Is this a fast castle? It looks like a fast castle. Well, I kind of screwed myself quite a bit here, but we'll see what we can do. I think he's gonna go fast castle. I'll try to go 2TC. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but this is... He might white tower rush me. It's definitely a white tower rush build. Or just fast age up. I don't know which one of those two. So this is why I think 2TC is kind of weak in general against these fast castle pushes, but we'll see what's going to happen. I'm going to make barracks and make some spearmen. So hopefully I don't just die, but we'll see how it goes. There we go. We have plenty of food in the back, so that's nice. We just need to make sure to not die, and I would have loved if I actually had a scout. But you know. Because I would love to see if I am getting white tower rushed, which, like I said, I might be. We'll see though. Crackety is not cheesy, right? Right, guys? He wouldn't do that to me. Look at him, he's cranking right now. He's all over the place. He's just running around in circles. He's playing with me. He's toying with me right now. Okay. I do want to do a little wall here. Okay, good. Flop that for him. Okay, so no white tower, I assume, because I feel like it should be here already, but he's about to age up probably with the other thing. He might be going white tower in the middle of the map, actually. I should probably check there. Yeah, he might be doing that, but I don't even know if that's a good play necessarily. We'll see. No white tower there. I'm gonna just make a couple of more spearmen, and I do want to wall off this whole side of the map. There's so much gold in here. There's 350 gold. So we're gonna be going. He's probably gonna get relics, which maybe I can try deny. I have to go like that. You can stay here. We're gonna make some more spears. And we can age up right now. And we're gonna go for clockwork here. The reason we're gonna go clockwork is because we're not gonna be doing mass night raids or anything like that. So I might as well just age up with this so we can get stronger siege later on. We're gonna wall off this too. Wall off the bottom side. And then we're super duper safe. There we go. Could go kill that guy. And yeah, right now I don't really know what he's doing, but I feel like that's alright. Yes. Okay, I don't think he's gonna go for knights or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go for mass infantry, and we're gonna follow it up by siege. And I'm gonna try to get relics actually, because he is not getting them. Which makes me believe he just went fast age up into... what's it called? Second town center, which I don't really think is that good, but... because I'm not seeing any units. Might be like something weird like fast imperial or something, but... I mean, do we mind that? I don't think so. So we're just gonna send it. We're just gonna make a bunch of... Our eco should be better than his. Right? Like, my eco should be better. I'm fully walled on the bottom side, so I shouldn't have any issues there. I'm getting all the relics. We're getting the boar. He's not getting any relics, it seems. Okay, he's fast Imperial. Okay. Okay, I need to add more production. Because I have no idea what he's going to do with the fast Imp. So what is this? Fast Imp into what? Maybe it's Berkshire in the middle, or it's Wingard. I would imagine it's Wingard Palace. I can't imagine it being anything else. Go capture sacred sites, get all the relics. So obviously we're spending a lot of resources right now on the workers. So we're gonna need to get our eco up quite a bit. I think I'll make a tower in the middle. There we go. We're gonna make some nest of these. Got some of those. White. Okay, he white towered here into fast Imperial. I mean, fast Imp has to be Wingard. Like, I cannot imagine it being anything else. If you go white tower. So I feel like his eco is not that good. Like, I should out eco him by quite a bit. Okay. Good stuff. I kind of also want to go Imperial, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared, so I'm making some more units, but I think I will go Imperial from here on out. Might even start transitioning to farms pretty fast. Let's see. This is one of the English strats of all time. Let's see if it's gonna work. It might. All strats are bad until they work. Okay, let's try to find what he's doing. We're gonna scout, try to figure out where his stuff is at, get some more upgrades. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, Wingard has to be, I would probably say here. And I'm not seeing early farms. Okay, there's the Wingard. Another question is, what is he making? Okay, he's making these guys. Okay, well, he has been spotted. There's some Gold League destroyer strat. Maybe before I get destroyed. I made a horseman, one horse, that's it. So what I want to do here is slowly transition to farms. He's probably on that back goal there. Yeah, there it is. He needs a lot of gold for these Wingard footmen to produce them constantly. I'm gonna just patrol on every gold on the map, just to make sure I have full vision, full control of the map. I'm still making units, I'm not skipping on anything. We're making nest of these. We're gonna start with the farm transition right here. This is whenever you play 2TC China or 2TC in general, like if the game is going your way, because you're booming so hard, you usually can just chill in your base for quite a long time. But obviously that's assuming that you're not taking massive damage and assuming that the opponent is not just running away with the game in other ways, or you're taking massive damage and just bleeding workers, and you probably have to do something, but... Oh. Never mind, I thought I might be able to fit that there, but nope. Okay, so right now, we should be looking at an age up from here on out. So that's what we're gonna do. Right here, we got a lot of workers and food still. We're mowing down those berries over there. And we want to be going for other golds very, very soon. But the age up is near. We're gonna go like this. Age up with Great Wall Gatehouse. Now again, he's got a lot of those dudes, whatever they're called. Windguard Footmen, which they're very strong, but they're actually really strong against cavalry. They're not... I mean, they're still strong units, but they don't counter, like, mass crossbow. I don't think. I hope not. Otherwise, I might be in a lot of trouble. But yeah, I don't think so. We can just play it slow. We're chilling. We're winning. Now, I probably have more workers than he does. So I need to be careful about that. But at the same time, yeah, I have more workers, but he's going to have more army, potentially. Okay, we're going to dive there, and we're going to play with these defensively. And just stay here for a while. We're going to transition to more farms very soon. I'm just waiting for this to get mowed down. Okay, let's get these upgrades started immediately. I want to sacrifice those units because they're kind of useless right now. They're not really doing anything for me. Let's go more farms, do the full farm transition. And he's just still sitting in his base. Okay. I mean, alright. I guess that's fine. There we go. More farms added. Bing bada boom. Palace guards. Again, no idea what he's doing, or if he's just trolling. Probably trolling. Maybe he's AFK. What if this is an OP strat and I just die now? I just get fucking destroyed now. That'd be kind of funny. I'm like, what is this Gold League strat, and I end up losing? Well, if I lose to this, you guys can go into the strategy and just do it. Okay, I'm raiding in the back, so his economy is cooked. We just need to defend this attack, and it's game over. I'm doing a massive raid behind, so he's just getting cooked. Nested bees. We also have the upgrade for nested bees to do more damage, so that's sick. Love that. And now you don't want to leave if you have siege like this with China, you don't want to leave the building area, because now his units are gonna get Omega stuck because they're all melee, and now it's GG. I'm gonna protect the STBs, and we're going hand cannoneers. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Fireworks. Now he is breaking through, but not really, because even though he is breaking through, he cannot remake this army. Like, it took him 10 minutes to make it. So it's Jover, and this thing is cranking him the whole time too. So this is just game over. Game Jover. And once you go to TC China, and once you have, like, if you go to TC China, especially got 5 relics, and the opponent didn't do any damage, you can just, like, wait until they attack, or you wait until you're maxed out and then push, so you can start trading, basically, units, because you start banking up food. Like, right now, once I defend the attack, I can just go spam Palace Guards. I can make 73 Palace Guards and just run them in everywhere and kill everything. This game seems odd to be used in a guide. I mean, it is, but, like, not every game is gonna be, like, a perfect kind of game. And I think that's kind of the point of this guide. It's just, like, sometimes you want to show games that are a bit weird and how do you respond to it, you know? Because some people see, for example, Fast Imperial from some civs and they're like, oh my god, I must push now or I'm dead. But in some situations, yes, but if you go to TC, you have more time to just not do that. You can just chill and wait back, you know? Why didn't I do pagodas that game, even though I got relics? So general rule with China, you want to make pagodas if you have 3 relics. Even 2 relics it's worth, right? But 3 relics is perfect. Doesn't matter if you have 3, 4, or 5. If you have 3, pagodas are very much worth it. But why didn't I go pagodas that game? If you do fast castle build and you get relics, it's 100% worth it to go to Yuan Dynasty before Song Dynasty and then get pagodas, right? And then put relics inside them and you're cranking resources. But if you go to TC, even if you picked up relics immediately, if you go pagodas, you lose Song Dynasty. So you go to TC Song Dynasty. If you go for pagodas, you're going to lose the Song, so you're going to actually have less villagers. You do want to go pagodas eventually, even with 2 TC. So another reason why I didn't need to go pagodas there is not just because of what I just said, but also because of the state of the game. He was 1 TC and very all in, and I was already ahead. Like, not only I was 2 TC Song, I also had 5 relics. So going into pagodas as well is just way too greedy. So, like, there's just no need for it, basically. But that's why, for example, Castle Rush into getting relics into pagodas is really good, because that boosts your economy a crazy amount. Now, I don't know if Kraken is going to do one of his weird builds, or he's going to play normal Mongol. I guess we'll see. But yeah, if he doesn't do like Spear Rush or something, you know, more normal, then it's going to be a weird game. But we'll see. I think that last game was okay to use for a guide, because English players, especially in lower leagues, do camp. But if this game is like a 2 TC Mongol or something, we're probably going to skip it for the guide, you know? Because I'm assuming the people that are going to watch this video are not running into 2 TC Mongols very often, you know? So we'll see what happens. I mean, yeah, that's the thing about China and Jushi. Like, you have so many options to get more eco. Whereas, like, some civs are like, the only way to get more eco is make a second TC. But China and Jushi have, like, dynasties, they have relics, pagodas. Plenty of options. Mongol needs movable towers. I think that'd be OP as hell. Yeah, movable towers would be OP as hell, I think. Because you could make towers in your base and then just unpack them and go. Unless they had like a super long or like a longer setup time or something. I think that'd be too OP. Okay, so he's going for a fast age up, so no spear rush. So whenever you play against Mongol, you kind of want to be like, okay, what is he doing? What can he do? Okay. We're getting more than sheep. I should be having more sheep at the end of this just because of the scouting patterns. I don't think it's cons on my scout initially. So I should be getting a better scouting pattern here. We'll see. I kind of need to make it home to leave the sheep though. So, yeah. So yeah, I basically, early game, what you need to scout from Mongol is like, are they tower rushing? Are they spear rushing? You know, what are they doing? And once you find that out, I mean, you don't need to scout for a while. Because, you know, there's nothing he's gonna make in the next minute that's gonna turn the game around. Okay, I'm gonna go drop off the sheep. Okay, yeah, I definitely got more sheep. I think his scout already went home. Alright, let's attack that Khan. And let's slowly work towards... we'll do pro scouts this game. Okay, he's tryharding, but I don't know if he's tryharding in terms of strategies, you know? Okay, so right now he's just harassing my villagers, and as much as I would love to stay there and kill his Khan with my scout or push him back, I actually have to move across the map and find out what he's doing. Need to be careful not to lose villagers to Khan. Just go back with these, and in a second we're going to be getting pro scouts. Let's check what he's doing. What do you got? He's killing all the deer. Deer stones. This is going to be Mangudai. Yeah. Okay, so he's playing normal. This is how you would play... what's it called? This is how you would play Mongol into China, I think. Not I think. It's a really good way to play Mongol into China. We need to supervise the stable. I forgot about that. And important thing about going for pro scouts or going up against fast Mangudai, you need to actually get +1 ranged armor like almost immediately. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So right now, I'm going to be stuck in making horsemen for quite a long time. And basically, what you have to do is constantly just go back and forth. But he has deer stones already set up, so that's going to be a bit unfortunate. But yeah, so now I can't pro scout basically until I push these back, and I'm going to be able to produce more horsemen, but he's going to be able to trade better as long as he doesn't mess up his micro. Okay, we're going to just wait. We're waiting. +1 ranged armor is upgrading. And eventually you kind of just have to go. Because if you never go, you're just going to get poked to death. Now we have +1 ranged armor, which is really big. So we can actually chase and potentially start hitting the Mangudai. Because you need to stay on them for a while to actually start getting connections. Okay, we got Khan Hunter. He used the thing. Now I gotta get some scouts in. Like, I can't delay the scouts anymore. And what I can also do is I can just transfer these guys in the back. So from here he can go fast castle, or he could go into Keshik, whichever one it is. I gotta be aware of what he's doing, otherwise it might end up pretty bad for me. Now what you can try to do is set up some kind of flank with horses or something like that, because you can see like this, you can just kite forever, and it just seems like impossible to deal with. But if you do like a flank like this or something, you can force him back, or maybe even get a good surround. And eventually you're gonna start hitting the Mangudai. You mess up with their AI a little bit. There we go. We just got a lot of damage done there. Now he doesn't have movement speed from deer stones, which is kind of the goal. Once you get him out away from the deer stones, he loses the movement speed. So then he starts losing a lot of Mangudai basically. Okay, that was good. We can start torching the deer stones. We can do some walling here. Like this. We can start working on deer stones too. And from here on out we can just go castle, because I think he's going castle too. So this is actually, at least at the top level, this is like a normal Mongol China game. Okay. I'm gonna just stay on deer stones like this, and now we're gonna go castle ASAP. Like that. Now his gold is really far away, I just realized. Oh, he mined out this gold already. Okay, that's nice for me. So we can go on the other gold, and in a little bit we'll be able to age up. Now we don't need a lot of food right now. We need to get gold ASAP so we can age up too. That's our priority. There's a chance he's out of food, or he's going to be out of food soon. So we're going to go, this time we're going to go Imperial Academy. Okay, the reason we're going Imperial Academy is because we do not need, nice, this is a really nice raid. Oh, he has units there. I'm just gonna prevent him from unpacking this for as long as possible, and then we're just gonna almost kill the worker, but not quite. So we're gonna go Imperial Academy because he's going Mangudai, so there's no point really in going for, Astronomical Clock Tower. We're getting deer still, so that's pretty nice. We got the age up. We're gonna go for the relics. Getting the upgrades immediately. Could get +2 ranged armor. Obviously, he still has Mangudai, and he might upgrade him. I don't think he's gonna upgrade him, but he might. I don't know if I saw anything there. Okay, we're gonna do a big raid on the bottom side. I can use the ability to see where his workers are. He does have stable. He did upgrade Mangudai actually. Okay. We're just gonna let the knights chase his dudes, and we're gonna raid on the bottom side. This raid should do pretty good. Pretty good amounts of damage. Yeah, we got a couple of workers surrounded. And this is terrible for him, so he should be pretty cooked right now. You can put one horse like this on each main Gudai, and then he has to like kite really in a difficult way for him to kite. Wait, he sent a worker to repair that? Okay. We got +2 ranged armor. We're pro scouting on this side. Look at the Imperial Palace. It gives me so much vision right now. It's so strong. We're gonna get that. And now we just spam Lancers, because Lancers are very bad against Mengudai if you're sitting in your own base. But if you set up the tempo where you're being the aggressor, it's very hard to defend with Mengudai against Lancers, yeah. So we're just gonna charge in. We're just gonna go for it. He's got double barracks now, which means he's giving up on this Mengudai dream. I'm gonna put one Lancer to just kill the Mengudai, and all the other guys are gonna focus on killing the workers. I'm gonna try to get all the relics. We're diving in. He's getting some crossbows now too. We're killing the crossbows. The Mengudai are almost dead. The tower has sprinkled upgrades, so the tower is doing a lot of damage, but I'm idling his whole eco right now. So even though it seems like I'm not trading well or I'm losing a lot of knights, I idled a lot of eco, and now we can chill. That was good damage, and now we can say, okay, we wait here. We wait here, and we do nothing. We're gonna mass up an army, and then we're gonna go again. So we're not doing nothing, there's, you know. Okay, gold ran out, and now we're just gonna keep putting on the pressure. Now, this is a game where going for Yuan is good, so that's what we're gonna do here. Because Yuan Dynasty is actually gonna give us a lot of value in this specific game. But you don't wanna just go blindly Yuan if you have relics every game. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna raid on the other side at the same time. We don't need this many on gold, because we're getting relics, and we're getting taxes, so we're gonna need less of that. Clockwork Tower. Now coming in as well. And right here, because I'm ahead, I can just chill for a bit. AKA, I don't need to keep attacking or keep diving or whatever else. I can just wait a bit and just kind of extend my lead. So don't just always just keep pushing till you lose every unit. Sometimes it's okay, just chill a little bit, you know? See there, I did a little dive with the Lancers. They got damaged. I said, okay, let's not over dive, let's just go back. Kill a couple of workers, go back. We can heal those up, so let's do that. And now we can go for pagodas. Can capture sacred sites. Another pagoda right there. Okay, we can tell these guys to drop off relics there and go heal. Working out perfectly. I'm still making Lancers, so I'm not being greedy. Now we have access to Clockwork Tower too, so if I need to make those, I can. And... well, and now we're getting pagodas, which again are going to give us pretty good lead extension. It's not hard to set these relics up, it's just a bit annoying because you gotta like do it individually. You gotta build a thing and then put it in, then build a thing and put it in. So it's a bit annoying, but it's not hard to do. And now these pagodas are gonna give 250 resources per minute, which is crazy good value. And now we can start working towards farm transition. And I can also stay in Yuan, or I can now add a Barbican. Okay? So in this game, because Yuan gives me movement speed, and I have Mass Lancer, I'm just gonna stay in Yuan Dynasty, but I could also now go Barbican and slow the game down. But I don't think I need to slow the game down because I'm winning. So I'm just gonna push to potentially, hopefully, end the game. So we built more stables. That I haven't hotkeyed one of them. Yeah, oh, now we go. So now we want to add farms. Oh, but we can't add the granaries without song. So let's do the attack, and then we'll add song if the game doesn't end by then. Again, we're causing idle time. So I can just raid and run around and, you know. Because like I said, I am ahead. So we don't need to end the game. Let's do... Let's do one of these. We're gonna Barbican right there. What I could also do is just go for this and this, but I can also just transition to farm super early. He's getting a lot of food, which kind of leads me to believe he's going to go fast Imperial. Or he might be just trying to survive, I'm not really sure. But we're just going to Barbican it up like that. We can wall this whole area. GG. And that's it. So now my income is crazy good, and with the amount of gold that I have from relics and all that, that was BBQ. Oh no, he heard the age up sound, but it was the barbecue. Oh no. He thought I'm going Imperial. Yeah, all planned, baby. So with these Lancers, basically, now you can play the Sacred Side Victory because he needs to come out. He's definitely going Imperial, I think, because of the amount of food he has. Villagers and food, I mean. And the fact that he's not actually producing a lot of units. I think he was going Imp. I was making Pringles, so if he comes out, the Pringles are going to absolutely mow down everything he's got. Yeah, I mean, he was dead either way. He's right about that. Look at the villager count. That is not recoverable. Okay, mirror matchup. Now, Crackety loves to play China, so I feel like I wish Crackety was here to tell me what the meta is. And we're playing on fucking another universe server, I think, because I'm having like a 2-second solid delay, so that's nice. Wait, this guy got negative win rate. That's crazy. Wait, Dent, is this you? The negative win rate gave you away. W. My name is Dento. What type of fish are they? I don't know the English names, but they're... So right now, I got like the fluorescent color things. And then I got 2 tiger barbs. And then I got 5 of those like sucky cleaners for the bottom and 5 for the glass. And I got a knife fish. Just search knife fish and you'll see. Yeah. Knife fish is cool as fuck. It's S tier fish. Okay, let's get back into the game. China Mirror. So, mirror matches are very much... Doesn't matter if it's China Mirror or another mirror. Everything matters, okay? From the get-go, everything you're doing and you can do matters. So, I think mirrors in general are very tempo-oriented, which means if you fall behind, it is generally hard to recover after that. The reason for that is your opponent has the same economy, same units, same bonuses, whatever. So if you fall behind, the only way to come back is to outplay them. There's no like, oh, I'm gonna wait for this bonus or that bonus to kick in. You just have to play better and hope that he makes a mistake. So it's the same thing if you like play, a simplest explanation is French versus French, right? If you lose a knight or two or a couple of villagers, the only way to come back is to kill a couple of villagers or kill a couple of knights without losing anything. Whereas against some other civs, you have different options. You know, like if it was French against Ayyubid or French against English and so on and so forth. So that's something to take in consideration. That being said, China versus China was pretty much always about, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Why are you AFKing? What? Bro, what are these workers doing? China versus China, in my opinion, has always been about who's gonna run out of food first, because you destroy the food super quick, which is why you either want to Barbican like here and then go for Song Dynasty Fast Castle, or you're going to go for Pro Scouts into Fast Castle. I think anything else is probably not going to work out too great for you. Okay, so that's my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's kind of how I feel about this matchup. Or a lot of mirrors in general. It's like if you don't manage to make sure you have consistent food income and stuff, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So let's see what he's doing. We're gonna move these guys from there. Thank you very much. So far I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I'm seeing a barracks, I'm lying. Seeing a barracks right now. Which I'm gonna go Pro Scouts, and if he goes Barrack Spearman, I'm just gonna add archery range. So my goal is to get to Castle, like after Pro Scouting pretty quickly. But if I'm getting all in, then I'm not gonna go Castle and I'm just gonna defend, because Pro Scouting will give me extra food, so I'm gonna be ahead compared to my opponent. Okay? Okay, we're getting the last bit of gold. We're gonna supervise that. We're gonna crank out a couple of scouts, and then we're gonna move into archer range plus something. Let's see. Let's get a little village there. And then we're gonna add an archery range. So you can see we're getting immediately Imperial Examinations. Okay, he's got the Spearman already here. Okay, his Spearman already here. Okay, so he's supervising and just cranking out Spearman. That's fine. We're gonna have this in a second. I don't need to supervise scouts anymore. I'm gonna make some horsemen. I might even not make any horsemen, actually. Screw that. Yeah, let's not make any horsemen. I am gonna go with 1 scout, 2 scout across the map. Now, if he goes for horsemen, then I might need to make a barracks. But right now, he's just massing spears, which I don't think that's gonna work out too well. I'm gonna get double broadaxe. Okay, he's losing the trade. We haven't lost any scouts. Okay, there's the stable from him as well. So we're chilling right now. This is all good. So because he's committing this much, I don't mind adding a barracks here. and just, I don't need more archers, I don't think. So I'm just gonna add a barracks and get a couple of spearmen, and then we're just gonna go for the age up. Okay, so that's the plan right now. We're gonna get survival techniques. I'm gonna scout on this side. Oh! It looks like he's just massing units and he's about to run out of sheep. So there's a very high chance I just win this game without us even actually contesting each other's villagers. He might just tap out when he loses all the, or when I get all the deer, and he's just gonna be like, okay, I'm dead. Okay, we're switching all the villagers on deer because it's just better income. Oh, is he making scouts now? Okay. I think I saw an extra scout, so he might be going delayed pro scouting, but I'm not actually sure if he is or not. I'm just gonna keep making more units because, like I said, I don't need to greed now and go for fast age up because I feel like I'm ahead already. Like I'm already doing well, so there's no reason to greed and throw away the lead. Okay. We're making more and more units. And this time around, even though we were going to go for mass lancers, because he is not going for pro scouting, I don't think I need to go mass lancers at all. I can just age up and upgrade my units and then go. And this game I could go for Imperial Academy, or I could go for what's it called? For Clockwork. I probably think that Imperial Academy is better, but yeah, I can do either or basically. Let's go for this here. I just saw something there. Oi, 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 he runs into my units. Oi, oi, oi. So he either isn't this deer or he just pro scouted it, but I think he's there with his units. Or with his villagers, I mean. I'm upgrading +1. And that is game over. That's it! We've done it! Woohoo! GG. Now, what would I do if he didn't go for this? Well, if he also went for pro scouting, I would probably just go for fast age up or maybe make some units. If he went 2TC, I would just pro scout with no units and go fast age up and get the relics. But yeah, that is going to be Mastering Chinese. It is the hardest civ to play, in my opinion. To play it like really well, it is very hard because of IOs and there's a lot of optimization you can do in your build. But at the top level, China is considered one of the best civilizations. So hopefully now you see why and you understand how to play China a little bit better. So if you're watching this on YouTube in the video form, I want to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And if you're watching live, as always, let's keep going.